Hey everyone who's watching, which is no one, but yes, hello. As you know, I'm lovesick. And welcome. I only made like a live, thing about, um, like a week or two ago for Min reveal. Because I'm a big fan of Super Smash Bros. And before it happens, I just want to say that I don't really know anything about Paper Mario. I know that it was also its first game was on the N64, like Super Smash Bros. Like we have that. Then we had Paper Mario, the Thousand Closed Door, which I hear was really good. Then we had we had Super Paper Mario for the Wii. Then we had Paper Mario Color Splash, which people honestly don't really like. But it wasn't. But it wasn't really as bad as other games. And now again, the Origami King. May people assume this will be good. People assume this will be like Animal Crossing New Horizons. Before this one, we had Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival for the Wii U, and this will be the way to make up for it. A Paper Mario for the Switch. Although they should have done like a mobile thing. I don't think they've announced it yet, but uh, it's been rumored that they might stop making mobile games, and then we got a new Pokemon game. One sec. So no one really knows. I mean, if you ask me, I don't really know. I used to I used to play lots and lots of not paper, but Mario Kart. Now I'm hopefully, if you want it, I might try and play Fire Emblem Heroes, but uh, I I barely played any Pokemon Go. I used to do a series of it, and I tried to play it, but I never could get my parents drive me to all these Pokemon all. Um, I don't think that's sad. I mean, Pokemon Go wasn't really that good at all, but yeah. Besides that, I mean, we got like Dr. Mario, which I never played, but I was thinking of. I mean, personally, there's not really any interesting ones. Also, Animal Crossing, I've played some of that, so I'm trying to get back into it. Trying get back into Animal Crossing. What is it? Animal Crossing. I forget what it's called. I'm trying to get back into Animal Crossing Mobile. I wish they had more mobile games. I think deep down I wouldn't be happy. I think I'd be fine if they start making mobile games, and basically I'm a 50-50 on it. I'm okay with them stop making any mobile games, and I'm okay with them continuing. I mean, like on one hand, the mobile games aren't like the best, especially I mean, it's a phone, which is what I'm recording on. But still, it's a phone, so less like powerful. Even though phones are starting to get more powerful, they'll probably never be console level or PC level. But that's kind of why I want them to stop. Maybe if they did like more things, like usually Nintendo for their franchises, they're like, um, we only do one. We do like one Mario Kart, a console, one Mario, a console, one Legend of Zelda, a console, one Super Smash Bros. A console. I get the fact like you need to like there needs to be time in between, especially since um I know games like take a while to make, which is probably why it's best that they're on the new console since Nintendo usually makes new consoles frequently. But when they don't, and a and they have a game that usually launches, or at least is near launch, like with like 3D Land or Wii, New Super Mario Bros. U, it always shows. I mean, that wasn't really the Mario game. It was more of 3D Land, and then they like had to wait about 5 years for a true one. Was it five? More four, but you know what I mean. But I did get Odyssey, which was a super good game. Okay, it's almost time. I think we have about a few more minutes, so give me a sec. Okay, I'm back, but no one's here, and yeah, so I'm really hoping it won't lag as much as it did last time. Just I noticed like it just lagged all the time, and the screen did that thing that lags, which I'm sorry, but yeah. But back to what I was saying, like um, I think they should do more. I mean, they kind of are like since the Nintendo Switch is like popular, they always do like a thing where like if they have a really popular console like the Wii or the Nintendo Switch, like I just said, they like reboot franchises or make a sequel to a franchise. I mean, they usually do that for like a new console, but they usually make like reboots for like franchises they haven't done in a while, like Metroid Prime. They stopped on the Wii, and now they're gonna make four whenever. They haven't said yet. Plus, I'm making a remaster of the trilogy, which I bought on the Virtual Console. I almost uploaded a video of it, but it was like really boring and it just took up so much storage, so I deleted it. I also didn't want to make a franchise of it. I'm drinking from my I'm on mug, remember? Um, almost time. So we hope they like break off that, and they are doing that, with Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild too. Which we hope we get news on that soon, cause I never like played it or really seen any gameplay or stuff, but I can tell it's a good game. If people say it's as good as it is, then I really need to like. I was planning on looking up soon, but I have so many like games to like watch on YouTube, like Mafia 2 Remastered and Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. This is almost time. I just wanted to like say like, I hope it's interesting, and I'm just gonna say like, if they do continue mobile games, I hope when they do like the big known franchises, like, yeah, they did Mario, which I got to mention, but I'm hoping like, I don't know, like maybe Donkey Kong, or I may have a video about this, but I'm hoping they do Super Smash Bros on mobile. I don't know what they would call it, and Masahiro Sakurai did say he was thinking of possible retirement after Fire Pass 2, which I mean is understandable, and he's always joking about how he's overworked and should take a break, and it's quite not a joke or anything. One sec. I mean, I like Super Smash Bros. And it can be a crime if I just start to like it and they start making it like with Gravity Falls, I started to like it about a couple months before the finale, after I saw the like mid-season finale, which also made me feel really sad. Not only was my favorite show ending, but I never really got to like my favorite show, although I still liked it. And they got to see an extra episode that I never saw on TV for some reason. Episode 5, when they're at the convenience store. It's almost time.
Before we get started, I'd just like to acknowledge the fact that this is our first time doing this remotely, so we'd like to ask for your patience and understanding as we sort of work through all of this.
I know.
Obviously, there are some technical limitations, but we're all working very hard to bring you the best stream we possibly can. So, without further ado, let's meet the team.
But
my name is Riona,
it probably looks
and
bad,
I'm joined today by Ethan, who will be playing the game for us, and Sam, who is going to be offering some keen insights for Paper Mario: The Origami King, which is the game that we're going to be showing you in this segment. In the next segment, we're going to be talking about an exciting new game developed by one of our partners. But to get started, we have a short video prepared that kind of sets up the story for Paper Mario: The Origami King. And while that plays, Ethan is going to be providing
I also should add that I haven't seen any gameplay of it besides like what was in the trailer. I know you could drive and stuff.
Alright, let's get started, everybody. We are seeing Mario and Luigi enter Toad Town.
I like this.
They've been invited here by
audio.
Princess Peach to join in an origami festival. But something seems to be wrong. There's not a whole lot of toads to be seen. So, we are going to make our way into Princess Peach's castle.
Here she comes.
So, Mario's meeting Princess Peach, familiar friend, but seems to be in a slightly folded fashion. Something seems to be off about her as well. Let's see how their conversation goes.
I want lots of people to react to it because I wanted to see the reaction to this being, horror game.
Yeah, oh. So right, Mario finds himself unceremoniously dumped into the castle dungeon. He's got to make his way out. And he's using an ability here called the Thousand Gold Arms, which we'll see later. But he's uncovered his partner for this adventure, Olivia. And so now they can kind of join forces to make their escape. And as they do so, they're also going to run into a couple other couple other familiar faces.
Who's that, Bowser?
I recognize
There's
Bowser here. Not super happy
he's the
about it.
villain.
So
You guys don't try
the three of
Bowser,
them
but
now
they
are
play
going
like
to
weird, you know?
try and make their
April
escape from the
and
castle. They
Bowser,
get
they're
outside,
both white. Horrible.
and they're met by Princess Peach and somebody else. That's right. It is none other than King Ollie, the Origami King himself. Also happens to be Olivia's brother. And he's unveiling his
Wow.
plan to take over this paper-crafted kingdom by turning everything into origami. And he's starting by wrapping up Princess Peach's castle in these 5 gigantic paper streamers, ripping it from its foundations. That's not cool at all. So Olivia
Like his
and
commentary.
Mario and Bowser
That's
are
not
kind of left to
cool
try
at
and make their
all.
escape. Things don't go exactly as they were
Ouch.
planning, and the castle is propped on top of a mountain far away, and that is where we're going to start our gameplay. Hold on, Mario, buddy, wake up.
I've
Okay.
now seen a
Alright, let's
Nintendo
sleep on top of there.
treehouse.
So here we go.
I should add that.
All right. So, as you saw, King Ollie abducted Princess Peach's castle, but that's not all he's done. He's also folded up Bowser's minions from paper into origami. So you can see a little origami Goomba up there. Those are King Ollie's folded soldiers, and some
So,
of his other
I don't
minions
know how
have
it's supposed
gone
to
through
go.
the
I mean,
world
I
and
must
torn
watch
these
one.
terrible holes in it. And you'll
Like
see,
the
I think Ethan did a
Super
bit
Smash
earlier,
Bros.
he's
Ultimate
collecting
one.
little scraps of confetti so that he can
It
fill
seemed
in these
interesting,
holes and
although
hopefully
I think they only
rebuild
showed
this
up
world
like
that was
weirdly and inkling
destroyed a little bit by King Ollie and his
off the
minions.
screen, but should, I'm trying to watch.
Yeah, and
This
as the
live
camera
stream.
pitched up there when
Yeah, so I'm just
Olivia
using
was
some
talking.
confetti here.
Oh,
Wait,
sorry.
two people are trying to talk.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying,
Someone
as the
just
camera
please
pitched
go
up,
go
you
ahead.
could see that the red paper streamer in the background, and that's one of the streamers that wrapped up
I
Princess
kind of
Peach's
want to
castle
hear
in the
more,
video that
but
we saw.
at
And
the
that's
same
going to be our
time, I
goal,
don't
is
want to hear
to try and
anymore.
get up and deal with that paper streamer.
I'm probably not gonna look at like the
Oh, look at
game's
this lovely
story or
little butterfly.
cutscenes like I
Oh, a
normally do. Or
Something hiding in the walls. That's
I
another
really need to
thing
watch
that
like Mafia
King Ollie has
2.
done is he's taken all of the toads from Toad Town
I
and
think of like watching
hidden them all
Xenoblade
about the world.
Chronicles, like
So you'll notice
the
that when you
original
first came to
first,
Toad
and
Town,
then watching
it's completely empty. And
Definitive
now
Edition.
you find them, you refill them. But now we're in a battle, and I'm hoping that
But
Sam
first I
can
should like
talk
watch
about this a
Mafia
little bit.
2.
Yeah, oh, I love the battle system.
I've
in
been
this game.
pushing like
Okay,
everything
so
off for
the
no
battles
reason.
happen in 2 different phases. You've got this
I
ring-based
just need to
puzzle
watch
portion,
it. Like
and then you've got your familiar Paper Mario timing-based attacks. And the way Ethan solved that puzzle is by moving all of the enemies into a position
I mean, it
where
seems
he
good.
could attack
I
all
don't
of them
really
at
know
once
anything
using
about
this jump attack,
you know,
where he is getting
Paper Mario
excellence
World.
all down the line. Nice job.
I said that
Ethan.
before, but I should add that I don't know anything about Paper Mario.
Yeah, and he's racked up
Since
all
you
these
did-
bonuses too, which are giving him a ton of coins. Sorry, Riona, go ahead.
That's exactly what I was about to say. No, great minds
Yeah.
think alike.
I really like the fact you can like put
You
in
can see
like
that using
what's
confetti can also help
yeah,
you
confetti.
discover little secrets, maybe reach items like this question block that you
It
wouldn't
seems
otherwise
really
be able to reach.
interesting. I can't tell what's
If you
new.
look up the
I
road here,
think that
you'll
this
see
is
a
like
little
new,
Koopa,
like
Koopa
old.
just hanging out.
I think.
Oh, I think
like,
Ethan
I think
he
more
has
like
something to say about
the
this little
combat
Koopa.
is like old for like
I
old
was
games.
just actually gonna say,
Like
you
confetti and
notice that,
stuff
like,
is
as I'm using
from
confetti to
this
fill in
game and
holes,
all your
you'll
stuff.
see I also will need to gather more, and so you get it from a bunch of different sources, and you've got a little confetti bag icon in the top left of your screen,
I kind of
and
like
you'll
it's
see
like
that refill
kind of
and
turn-based
change colors, go back to green as
gameplay, but I'm
as
more
you,
fan of
gather
like
more
the
confetti. So you're kind of using it and then needing to find more, and it's kind of a
I'm
fun
more
cycle
fan of
to-
like
to
the
go back and forth.
what is it? Like
Definitely.
style,
Yeah, it's
you
a lot
know,
of
like the paper style
what I was
and
going to
like
say about the
the
Koopa
paper
Troopas is that
references.
they are paper like Mario, so
Yeah.
it's a kind of like paper versus origami sort of situation in this game. And another exciting battle. Sam, why don't
Yeah.
you tell us what Ethan's going to do here?
Yeah, so this one's a little bit different. So as you saw in the
Hard to
first
see
battle,
Ethan.
you lined all of the
I guess
Goombas
like
up in
he's
a straight
playing,
line.
but can
That's
you like
the
do
way
a
you
camera?
get the enemies
I
into
mean,
an
I'm doing
arrangement
that for
in your
this
jump attack.
because
But for a hammer attack, you want to arrange them in this kind of 2 by 2
really tried to do
formation,
it for
like the Shy Guys
my
are
actual
right here.
commitment, you know.
The,
It could be like
and
a
when you
side
solve
in
the,
like,
the
you
puzzle
know,
portion of the
I mean,
ring system
personally,
of the battle, you get a 1.5
I like
times
liking
damage,
this, but
so it's really helpful for getting
I
through
think
these
it's
battles
really
quickly.
exciting and
And racking up
making
those
like
bonuses
funny
at the end.
faces and stuff, which you didn't get to see because
Nice work,
Perfect.
Ethan.
every time I tried,
Thanks,
it
guys.
just didn't work. After I put the
Good to know
face
I've got
cam in,
so easy.
good support.
it would like disappear,
buddy's
like
watching
just
me
the
here.
ball and stuff, and yeah.
I love that little
Great.
pose, that little flourish. that
Also, I'm
Mario
sorry
does
if
when
like
you
the
get an
live thing
excellent
is
on the last
blocking
enemy in the line.
the text.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The
I
stick
can't
landing
move
camera a
the
little
live
bit.
thing, maybe.
So we're gonna go down here.
Yeah,
and
no, I can't. I
see
can't
what
move it. I
those
can. I'll move
Koopas
the face
were,
cam and the
getting all
record
flustered
button.
about. And here they are.
So I have no idea how long this is. I think they're usually as long as like that presentation of the
So there's
All-Star
an entrance
was.
to a
Like,
temple here that's gonna become important later. And
it
currently
might be on
there
the
is an
shorter
origami
side
shy guy who
since,
is
you know,
causing some kind of trouble over there. So we are being asked to go take a look and probably solve some trouble with our hammer.
like speaking of Smash
As
Ultimate
we are
though,
wont to do.
I am planning on
That's the way
making
you
a
solve a
video.
lot of problems in
Well,
this game, it turns out.
Yeah.
like today-ish. Also, like, we'll talk about when,
This looks like a tricky one.
you know, they're gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk about like possibilities of when they could announce
Yeah,
the
Libby has
next
given you a helpful hint here
final, or
about
you know, do what they
using,
did last
you
time,
can
where they
use
announced the
coins to
franchise.
extend the timer
Which, you
for
know,
the ring
I
puzzle.
didn't really like.
And I think you might
mean, I
need
know
to
lots of people
heed
are
her
the
advice
biggest fan of
because
Bob's,
this
Yeah,
one's
I'm
a
gonna
little more
start by
complicated.
doing that.
Maybe on the bell side, like what Watcher
I'm
Base
gonna add
said,
some
but
points on. I'm gonna take a look
Wow.
here where I should move these guys. That doesn't look right.
Yeah, so in
although
the
speak
other
of-
battles that we've seen up
I'm
until
not
this
speaking
point,
of
you've
Super
seen
Mario,
Ethan
or at least
choose one of the concentric
the
rings
gameplay
and
now,
rotate it.
RPG.
But in order to solve
And
this
we have
puzzle, you're going to
RPG
need to
now.
do something else also, which is
But
you
I'm
can
not
choose
I'm
one
not
of the
really gonna
diameter
talk about
lines
that,
of the ring
so-
and slide
Until
all
I
of the
make, like,
enemies
another video,
along that
which-
line. Ethan is also
In much
showing
respect, will
off
probably
something
be
else here,
against-
where you can
I don't know.
pay
When
the
Master
toads
Sakurai
in the
says something
audience
important,
to cheer
they'll
for
probably
you,
make
and
another
they'll have
video.
various different positive effects. Like there, you saw them toss Mario some health.
Also, I'm not really
They
paying
actually
attention
solved
like
a
what I did
portion
with
of the ring
with
puzzle for
the
Mario
Smash Bros. One.
and helped Ethan
I
out
was
there.
more of like
They
talking
also
over
tossed
like
some junk at the enemies, doing a little bit of damage.
Right, and as you
I guess
find
that
more
wasn't-
toads throughout,
I
playing the
think I'm
game,
mainly
hidden in
doing
the
this
world,
just
you'll see that the
because
stands
of
start to get
announcing
more
the
and more full, and you
franchise
get
and
more toads, obviously. They
stuff.
say really hilarious things while you're fighting, and actually
Oh,
the
that's
things
cool.
they'll do to help
They say
you,
funny
it gets
things.
better the more you have. So
also like
there is
games like that,
definitely
like
an incentive
Persona
to find
with
lots of
Magada.
toads, even if you're not a completionist like me.
I'm not like well like
And
The Walking Dead
now,
Slow Instincts.
Getting more
Like
info about
I was
what's going on.
completed
We're gonna
in
have
a
to
day.
collect the rest of these shell stones.
when I play
We
it, I
wanna
don't
get
play it in a
entrance
while.
into this temple, so
But
that's
yeah.
going to be kind of our next goal. While we're down here, though, I had spotted something kind of suspicious looking up on top of these stands. I'm going to check it out. So there's these cracked rocks here. I'm going to hit with my hammer, and we're going to reveal one of these magic circles that we saw earlier. That's going to
I'm
let us
gonna be
use the
grateful
1,000
of
gold
it.
arms again. And I'm using motion control right now to extend my arms, and then find a spot I can interact with, and then whack the wall here. Sometimes you end up, peeling away a piece of the paper landscape, but the 1,000 fold arms are really fun to use in specific spots like that. You might just see them later on in our gameplay as well. Oh, I can't leave that coin. I gotta go get it.
Please don't. Thank you, Ethan.
Coins are important. Yeah, coins you can do so many things with. Actually, I'm going to talk a little bit about one of my favorite things, which has to do with this toad. So this toad is actually going to run back to Toad Town and open an accessory shop. And
Really,
you
an
can buy
accessory
from him,
shop.
or it, all
Buy.
sorts of different accessories. Maybe Sam, can you
Yeah,
talk a
let's
bit
just have
about
more
accessories and
coins
how they
and-
can help out Mario?
Yeah, we'll actually get an opportunity to see some of those in action a little bit later, but the accessories are so
I really
useful.
like
They have
how
all
it's
kinds
like-
of different effects. One of the
It
accessories
kind of
that we'll be
feels like
seeing is
you know,
called
like
Guard
a
Plus,
Mario
which helps
RPG
Mario.
game
So in
that's
the,
like
in the timing-based portion of the battle,
that's a
not
mix
only do
between
you have to have
an
good timing
RPG
for your
and
attacks, but you also have to
typical
have good
Mario
timing in
platform.
order to block attacks from
At
enemies
very
in
least
order
a
to reduce the amount of
platforming
damage that you're
game.
taking. And some of the accessories can help you do that.
Although I'm pretty sure other games, other people,
There's all
Mario
kinds of
games like
features,
that.
though, and they do all kinds of stuff.
Also, I really like the
And it's really fun to like find
the
them and kind of
origami stuff,
incorporate
but
them into your 2D set.
like the whole art style in general.
For sure.
It
Just
it looks a
how they're
lot
wrapped
like
up in red streamer. We're gonna have to come back and
Paper Mario Kart
take care of that
Splash.
later. People inside will have to sit tight for the
That's the main thing.
See this
That reminds me of.
nice little butterfly.
It's like a
look
ball
there.
of like confetti. It's
It's
probably
like a lot of
it's
confetti
probably
to fill in that
blocking
hole.
my it's probably
Yeah,
blocked
I
by
did.
my
Yeah, wow.
live
butterflies
and my
attracted
people
by
and
the
my hearts and my
flowers
chat
and
thing.
Whack it 'cause it's totally a toad.
They're just flapping about.
Yep. Right? Let's see, I'm gonna make my way
No,
over
he's
here.
flying, didn't you see?
Okay.
Oh, right.
So I didn't want to fight that guy over there, so I decided to run from that battle.
Yeah, some
The
mercy
toad
lives.
seems to be stuck.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, look at
Oh
that.
gosh.
Hey, what's this?
So, yeah, folks.
No,
are
this is pretty
Mario
much
fans may recognize this
a lot
stairwell.
like Mario now with all this.
You know what to do.
I do.
What's happening?
I love this particular one because it just shows
Yeah,
you that
like
the toads that are hidden around the environment are really in a variety of different
I don't
ways.
think there will
Sometimes
be. I thought
pull
it's
one
just
out
all
of
those
wall,
in the
and then
castle.
sometimes
Where they're like,
something really
well,
dramatic
say
like that
thank you,
happens.
Mario.
Okay, we're wanting to get through here to follow the red streamer, but this origami dog is blocking our path. So,
It's
you know
one of
what
those
to do.
things.
It's hammer time.
And this little
He's a
toad is
feisty
another
little guy.
special little guy. Yeah, he's putting up his dukes, but he's gonna run back to Toad Town as well, and he's gonna open. He just mentioned the Battle Lab, which is a place that you can practice your timing for battles and things like that. So there's definitely, I mean, finding toads, you never know which toad you're gonna find. You might find one who opens a shop or all sorts of things.
Right, we've already got a couple extra things to do when we go back to Toad Town now because of the toads we've rescued, which is cool. Right, so we are going to make our way from Picnic Road into Overlook Mountain, where the red streamer is going. And one thing I love about playing this game is moving from like one kind of wide open environment like Picnic Road right into the next, even
I've
potentially
always
even
really
bigger
liked that in games.
location in Overlook Mountain here.
Although this is
And there's
kind
just
of
tons of
boring, it's
detail,
just him
and you're
playing
free
and
to
talking
explore
about
kind of
it.
at your own pace and like do what you want to do.
Maybe it feels like
I love that you can just kind of move from zone to zone as you choose.
kind of boring, just him
Little Shy
explaining
Guys.
everything. I mean, sure he's
Sneak
playing
attack.
up like lots of good commentary and stuff.
And so Ethan has just found a
Which I know some
collectible,
people-
which we haven't seen so
I know
far,
some
but
people like this
this
will
is
just
going to
Oh gosh.
show up in the Toad Town. Uh-oh. Ambush!
I got them ambushed.
cut down, please.
So I was saying that will show up in the Toad Town museum, which is where you'll find all of the different collectibles. And yeah, I mean, that's basically it. We've got another battle here going. I'm excited
I'm
to
gonna get
see
through this
Ethan
one quickly, you guys.
I really
this
like.
one out of the
Yeah,
park.
nice
It's like
work.
way RPG. Well, when you like
Oh,
all games
fantastic.
when you get attacked, you just like when you
Yeah, it's
then when
immensely
attack
satisfying
you
to
attack
solve
them,
these ring
kind of.
puzzles, get that damage boost, and then
But now
do,
when you do
a
it,
ton of damage when you get into the attack phase. You can get
yeah, you have to
through these
attack
battles
more
really
than
quickly
more than
if you master
like
this
one
system.
or whatever.
And this is a wave battle.
And
so
you
you've
know,
got,
there's like a
multiple groups of
stadium
enemies
with
that you're
toads in
gonna
it.
fight.
I just really find that interesting, you know?
Oh, Ethan's making it look so easy.
Yeah, you're thrashing these guys.
Yeah, he really is.
You know me.
It's pretty
Oh, sorry,
impossible
we
to
threw you
do.
off.
Say
That was
that,
our fault.
and,
Or at least very
I
hard.
know.
Oh,
One of the things I
It
really
happens,
love is
though,
seeing little comments that the toads in the stands have, because some of them are just so hilarious that it's almost distracting, honestly.
I honestly can't see him because it's too far away.
So So we should mention that
And,
solving the
you know, like-
puzzle
You know,
in
it's
the
kind of
battle
reminding me of
is sort
Pokemon
designed
now,
to
you
show
know,
you
I
like,
guess
still
that-
you know,
move on.
Oh, go ahead.
it's like in
Tim.
a
sorry.
stadium kind of, and that reminds me
Yeah.
of like the Pokemon stuff. That kind of looks like a Pokemon, you know,
No,
like
that's what I was gonna
big
say.
circle thing, like
Oh, okay.
a circle thing in the middle.
Sorry, there's a little bit of delay that we're working through. Yeah, we were just saying that you don't need to solve
I mean, I
the
expected
puzzle
delay,
in
you know,
order to move
the
on.
C-Foss and
You can
everything.
still work your way through the battle, but solving the puzzle and getting that
I feel
damage
like some
boost is
places
really
are
gonna help you
reopening, so I thought
rack
maybe
up those
Nintendo
bonuses,
would reopen.
like you saw Ethan get.
And maybe
Got a
they'll
ton of
reopen in
coins
the
at the end of that
studios like
last battle,
Japan,
and
but
the coins
not
are
here,
so
but-
useful in this game. You might think
I
that,
suppose
you know,
they'll
oh, he has
probably
over
not
80,000
reopening.
coins, and, you know, that's
I mean, they're
that's
obviously
plenty,
probably gonna
but you
reopen
can
some
burn through
points
those
when we
really
find like a cure, or at least the cases go down.
Definitely. And
Which,
we
you know,
just
I'm really
entered into
hoping
a battle
for.
with the shiny. Maybe, Sam, can you talk a little bit about the weapon that Ethan has chosen to use?
Yeah, so he's battling some Spinies right now, which it probably wouldn't be a good idea for Mario to jump on those with his regular boots attack. So he equipped some iron boots there, which allowed him to jump on those Spinies. Now your boots and your hammer, you'll always be able to use those attacks. Those will never deplete. But certain special
I think-
attacks, like the iron boots that he was using there,
I feel
will
like the
deplete after a
woman,
while.
like lady, you know, just makes it everything boring.
Very true. And one thing that I just wanted to point out, it's very little, but something I enjoy is that when you
I
finish
feel like that
a
other
battle,
guy makes
the
it kind
enemy
of
kind of
funny.
explodes into this like giant cloud of confetti,
Some of
and
it
it really
should
makes
be.
you feel like it's celebrating your victory.
He didn't always
little things I really
explain
enjoy.
it, but
Oh, and
the
here we're
guys
at
that kind of
Monty Mole.
explain it like
It's like he's
A
hawking
joke.
something and wants to know if you'd like to buy it.
she does have moments. I'll give her that. I'm possibly not. I'm
So
hoping
this is
there's
one
like
of
a
the
one-time
orbs
thing
that
when
you
I
will
like
need
in this.
to bring
but
back to the Earth Elements
They're probably
which we
they're
saw
probably all of
earlier.
them.
Oh, sorry, go ahead, Ethan.
What's happening again?
Oh no, you were saying the exact same thing I was.
10,000 coins is a
10,000
little steep.
points. Oof. Yeah, I'd say don't buy it.
Nah.
Well, that's not bad. 5,000.
What do you guys say?
It's getting better,
What do you
but
think, Ethan?
I think we can push this guy further.
Yeah, we could push it.
I didn't even have 10,000 to start with.
Ooh, 3,000.
That sounds okay.
We
I'm
push
gonna say
it
no.
lower. That paratrooper can't believe it.
I'm gonna keep going.
Or sorry,
I'm
the
feeling it.
paratrooper.
Ethan!
Wow, 1,000. Nice
Okay,
bargain,
take
Ethan.
it.
Hey, okay. What do you guys say? I know.
I'd say take it.
110. Christ, let's do this. Giddy up.
I like that system,
Yeah,
you know,
green
like
shells don't get.
Fantastic.
I hope they don't like chop the price down too much.
This is just one example of the many.
I feel like when you get
So,
something in
we're
the
gonna
game,
take this
um,
opportunity to.
while it is interesting and you're happy you got it, it just makes it.
Oh, sorry, Ethan, please continue.
It's more fun
And
trying to
we're
get
gonna
it.
cut away here, and we want to show you some
Although
of
I
the
think I'm more on the
boss
side
battle
like trying
action that this game has to offer. So I'm gonna switch over to that, and while I'm doing that, you guys feel free to chit chat.
when will you know
Yeah,
be?
Yeah, so
one of the
when
things
we
that
announce new
Ethan
game.
touched on just a little bit when we first walked into Overlook
She at the
Mountain
bottom
is
for
the
once.
the environments are connected organically into this big world to
I
explore,
would like
which is
the
one of the new
Nintendo
things about this game that I
buddy
really love. You know,
things,
in
the
previous
gameplay,
titles in the series, you
not
had
all that.
the environments were separated into kind of this Super Mario World
I also
style.
like the
overworld
background
But
for like
here
the
you've got this
gameplay
big
guide and the
connected
goal.
world,
the
and
Nintendo
it feels
hoodie
much
guy is
more
just
like this this
go
big place to explore
background
where you
and
could
so.
backtrack into areas that you've been before and maybe find
But
some of the
like
hidden
gameplay
toads
guy
or
has
fill
like
in some of the not
that
bottomless
thing
holes
there
that
in
you might have
Japan,
missed.
you know, see the go back
But I don't want to keep talking because we're getting to the red streamer here.
and the goal
Ooh, yeah, so we've finally found the end
and
to
the goal
the
is
actually-
so much
streamer that we
products
saw
and
earlier.
stuff.
Go ahead.
Oh,
I
sorry.
guess that's what room or something.
Yeah, we're
I
gonna
guess
try to
shows a
unravel
room
this
can
and
probably tell.
see if we can get that part of Princess Peach's castle set free. It looks like Mario's jump doesn't have enough oomph in it.
Nice save,
Nice save
Olivia.
by
Nice
Olivia.
save, Olivia.
We also have the
Triple
same
jinx.
In a round.
boss battle. Maybe, Sam, can you talk to us a little bit about what's different about a boss battle?
Yeah, certainly. We'll see a little bit more when we actually get into things. But you know, in the battles with regular enemies that you were seeing before, Mario was in the center of the rings, and he was arranging the enemies into patterns. And you'll see when we get into the boss battle that the boss is in the center of the rings, and you're arranging the rings to guide Mario to the center so that he can attack the boss. And the bosses are puzzles in and of themselves, so it's going to take a little bit of figuring out to try and see what does damage to each of the bosses.
Definitely.
I love the boss.
I'd love to see Ethan use the toads in the boss battle because they also do different things to help Mario out, and it's quite interesting.
Yeah, so those are some of those accessories that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, I've got like guard plus on. This is my damage I'll take a little bit.
Right, I think
Yeah,
that
so
other
this- it
accessory
might-
it adds on. Oh, sorry, you go.
Oh no, go ahead, Ethan. Or sorry, I'm Brianna.
Oh no, it's all you.
No, I was just gonna say that it looks kind of daunting at first, but it'll make a lot more sense when you see Ethan start moving. So Mario is gonna travel on the path as dictated by these arrows. There you go. And he passed an envelope on the way, and that envelope gave him a hint about what he needs to do to damage the boss.
Right,
Stepping on that icon.
What's up behind it?
Yeah. And he passed that on icon, which could be useful later. Nice work.
Very nice.
Thank you. Alright, let's see. Now, get in front, I think. So I'm going to move this attack icon in front. What else do I need to do? Looking at my arrows to build my path here. That looks good, right? Okay, here we go.
That looks... Oh no. Oh no, okay.
Okay.
Very good, yeah. Sorry. I
Had you
thought
worried
that
there for
up
a second?
arrow was in your path.
Fear not. I was born to stomp. Okay.
Nice
Oh,
block.
Got my block in. Nice.
Yeah, you saw that Guard Plus pop up, so that accessory that Mario has equipped has helped him out there. This is starting to get pretty daunting.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
pretty
this might be
unrelenting
time
with
to
those missile
call on
missiles.
some little bit of toad help, maybe.
Yeah, you might want to
Okay.
enlist some help.
Yeah,
here.
I'm looking at this. There's a lot more icons on the battlefield, as you can see, and what I'm going to do, right, is take Sam and Riona's advice and call on my toads by spending coins.
Ooh, big
Boy,
spender.
999, you're splashing out.
High roller.